Hi there, Year 4. It's Mrs. Collins here with a reading activity for you today. Hope you're all doing well. Please get yourself comfortable and get ready to listen as I read this book. The title of the book is Animal Conflicts, and it's by an author called Steve Parker. I chose this to read to you today because we're going to be starting to learn about animals as part of our topic work. Have a think about the front cover. What kind of book do you think this is? What does the title and the picture tell us? Pause the clip to have a think or discuss and press play when you're ready to keep going. Welcome back. You might have guessed that this book is a non-fiction book based on the photograph on the front cover. The title, Animal Conflicts, tells us it's about animals. The word conflict means that the animals aren't getting along, and we can tell from the picture they don't seem to be friends. It looks like they're having a bit of a fight. Let's see what we learn from this non-fiction book. Get ready to read along with me. First page is on struggle for survival. Struggle for survival. It's tough in the wild. Animals face many different dangers. Predators want to eat them. Invaders try to take over their homes. Rivals aim to be the boss of the group or to take their mates at breeding time. Their babies need protection from predators and accidents. Sometimes they have to fight to survive. I can see some pictures of that here. Here we have a praying mantis jabs its victim with its spiky front legs. That looks vicious, doesn't it? Avoiding conflict. Animals do not look for danger on purpose. They only get into conflicts when they really have to. That's because if a wild animal suffers even a small injury, it could mean big trouble. The injury might get worse and threaten the animal's life. So wild creatures try to avoid fights whenever they can. Here we've got a gorgeous picture of a peacock. The caption says, "Male peacocks try to outdo each other by showing their colourful feathers." Let's turn the page. Attack and defence. Animals have different ways of defending themselves. Before they get into a fight, they often give warnings. Each animal tries to make itself look as big, strong and dangerous as possible. It might rear up, puff out its fur or feathers, jump about, or make sounds like roars, hisses or growls. All this makes the animal seem fierce and scary. Teeth. Teeth are mainly used for eating, but in conflict, animals such as dogs open their mouths to show their teeth. They also growl, put their ears back, and make the hair on their neck stand up. This scares away other animals. We've got a picture there of an African wild dog baring its teeth. Doesn't look very happy at all. Claws. Some animals use their claws to scratch or slash rivals or predators to defend themselves against danger. Hooves. Animals like zebras, giraffe and deer like to kick out strongly against predators with their hard hooves. You can see a picture of a zebra doing that here in the wild. Wow. Horns. Many animals have horns. Antelopes and gazelles have sharp horns that grow longer each year. By moving their heads up and down, they make their horns look dangerous. Tails. Animals also use their tails for defense. A rattlesnake shakes its tail to make a buzzing sound. This warns other animals, "Stay away, I have a poisonous bite." Let's turn the page. This page is titled, "I'm Poisonous." Some animals have weapons that are chemical substances, poisons or venoms. These are for catching prey, for self-defense, and for threatening rivals. Often the animals do not have to use them in a conflict. Just showing its poisonous fangs or venomous sting is enough to make the opponent turn away. Warning colours. Some poisonous animals are brightly coloured. These warning colours tell other creatures to stay away because of the poison. For example, we've got the poisonous dart frog here. Tail stings. Wasps, bees, scorpions, and other creatures have a dangerous sting in the tail. For more information on stings, see page 26. We'll go on to that later. Venomous darts. Some kinds of sea snails have a small hard dart like a tiny spear to stab powerful poison into a victim. Wow. Poisonous fangs like the one on a rattlesnake. Several kinds of snakes have a poisonous bite, with a long, thin, stabbing teeth called fangs. Horrible spits and sprays. Oh, that sounds disgusting. Some animals spit or spray their poison. This can cause the other creature great pain, skin damage, and can even make them blind. A skunk defends itself by spraying a horrible scent. You've got a picture of a skunk there in conflict. King cobra versus the mongoose. The king cobra preys on the mongoose. The mongoose would also like to make a meal of the snake. But how do they match up? Let's read the facts about these amazing creatures. The king cobra is 4 meters long and weighs 6 kilograms. Its strengths include that it's very fast, it has long fangs, deadly bite, excellent eyesight, body protected by hard scales. Its weaknesses are that its long body and tail to attack, and it cannot jump. Main tactics. Watches and waits. It strikes or bites at the speed to jab in poison. Oh, it sounds vicious, the king cobra. Let's learn about the mongoose. It's 70 centimeters long and weighs 2 kilograms. So a lot shorter and a lot lighter than the king cobra. Its strengths are that it's very fast, it leaps quickly, it has thick fur to protect its skin, and high tolerance to cobra venom. That means that it can often survive even if it comes into contact with the poison. Its weaknesses are that it doesn't have any poison of its own and its teeth are not very long. Main tactics. The mongoose moves and dances around the cobra. I would like to see that. It tries to leap on the back of its neck, biting hard. Well done, Year 4. You've listened really well so far to this book that we've read. got an activity for you to complete. But remember, if you forget any of the information, you can always rewind the video back, pause and read the information for yourself. In your packs, you'll find an activity sheet that looks like this. Just like in Maths and Literacy, I've prepared you a chili challenge sheet of questions, mild, spicy and hot. You'll need to use the video recording and keep pausing the text to find the answers to these questions. Most of them ask you to retrieve information from the text itself. So please don't guess the answers, remember to go back and find them from the screen. You can write your answers in full sentences in your home learning literacy book, and we'll mark these when you hand them back in on Friday. I hope you enjoyed the book so far. We'll read the next section of it next week. If you find out any more information about animals, if you do some research at home, please drop me an email with the facts that you've found. Maybe you'd like to start making a poster of all of your facts. We could do a show and tell on our blog. See what you can come up with, and good luck with today's questions. See you next week for more reading. Bye for now.